Pleasant good morning. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We're located in Frederick, Colorado. Today I want to show you guys a used 2022 Freightliner M2 106. This one is a summit hauler conversion. Again, it is a used unit, just above 2,000 miles. So pretty low mileage for a used unit like this. You guys always ask the questions, what do we do with used units when they come on the lot, especially with low mileage like this one. The thing that we do with Transwest here in Frederick, whenever we get a used unit, no matter if it's new or used, and I always say that in the past, we always send it for our shop. We want to make sure that everything is in a good condition, running, no leaks, no problems, no recalls. So we always go over most of the stuff on that unit. We would look at filters, we would check the oil life, we most likely do a oil change depending on where the oil life is, alignment, tire pressure check. We make sure that the balancing is good as well. AC is running, the seats are working because the two front seats are air ride, so we want to make sure that works. I personally, with the technology on the vehicle in terms of the stereo, when it comes to the navigation, I want to make sure that those are still working the way we brought it in from the factory. Even if a used unit in terms of a different brand, I still go over some of the features on here to make sure I know exactly how some of those things run. So with this particular unit, the customer didn't need that truck anymore, so he decided to sell it to a company. The company then called us and then we brought it in on trade. So this unit is available as we speak, so we're going to go over some of the features on here. If you guys are interested, feel free to contact me or my co-worker Larry Vickers on pricing. We do offer delivery, we do offer financing. Of course, you guys could fly in, and we do offer shuttle service from the airport to our location. So there's tons of options we could go through. Again, if in case you cannot come in, we could do paperwork through the web. We have ways of doing that, sending the paperwork to you. And then of course, delivery options are available. So let's take a look at this fantastic used unit. As you guys can see, it is a black exterior. There's a couple upgrades on here. One is the tint on the unit. The customer needed some cool interior, so he tinted the vehicle. Another feature that he added onto this one is a rear view camera, and that camera is integrated into the Stinger stereo sound system. Like I've told you guys in the past, if you want to add more cameras, we have the Voyager camera system where you could add 4 cameras to it. We have one already set up on there, so you could add an additional 3 cameras. With the Stinger stereo, you could add an additional 4 cameras, so a total of 8 cameras could be put on this unit. But who needs 8 cameras? Come on, guys. But it's your option. So let's take a look underneath the hood. I have the truck running right now. What you guys are looking at right now is the Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It is an L9. It's also partnered with the Allison 6-speed automatic transmission, and that series is a 3200 TRV. And this unit produces 360 horsepower and about 1,150 foot-pounds of torque. Like I said, we go over this vehicle, so we make sure that those filters are clean and ready for the new owner. We check the air filters, we make sure all the fluids are topped off, and make sure everything is in working condition. We do have that soft close hood. A nice little push will allow that soft close. As you guys can see, it gently goes down. But if it takes a little bit more time, all you guys got to do is just push it down. We do have one clip on each side of the hood, so ensure that you lock those in place before heading out. When it comes to the 106s, you got clear access to your negative and positive studs here. As you guys can see, it's clearly labeled. Michelin tires, again, 2,000 miles on this unit. This tires hasn't done anything yet. So you have the 255/80 R22.5s. With Summit Hauler, we do our auto balancers on each corner of this truck. We do put those nut covers and that center cap. I love the new design of our steps with that area here that locks your fuel and DEF tank on the driver's side, and the 50-gallon on the passenger side are all lockable, so you can protect your fuel. Again, a 50-gallon on this side and a 50-gallon on the other side, make it a total of 100 gallons of diesel. The DEF tank is a 6-gallon DEF tank, and all those are topped off before leaving the lot. We got LED marker lights throughout the truck, lights up fantastic at night. We got a battery conditioner, so to trickle charge your battery, you have a 110 plug-in here. You could run an extension to that truck and charge your batteries if you're not using it. You got your engine block heater located right underneath the driver door. And again, if you're not running the truck and you want to save your battery, right underneath the driver's seat, we have your battery disconnect switch. So that will be located right underneath the driver's seat right here. You turn it to your left and that will shut off. I had a question in the past where a customer left with a vehicle, brought it home, disconnected the battery, turned the battery on, and then the alarm went off. Every time you turn your battery off, that alarm will go off once you turn on the battery. So there is a remote that you will use to silence that alarm. So you unlock the vehicle twice or once, and it will stop the alarm from going off. It's just a safety feature because you're resetting the alarm system. So every time you turn the battery disconnect on, that alarm will go off. So just a heads up to people that will be looking to purchase a vehicle like this, and if it happens to you guys, you know exactly what to do. So the front seats are heated. You switch for your heated seats are right here. You got two levels, a high and a low setting. Your air ride controls, this switch right here. And right next to it here is your lumbar system. And then of course, your back adjust is this level right here. Key access here, all your lights over here. You have your headlights, your brights up here. And also you have an increase and a decrease button. This will increase and decrease the lighting on the dash. JL audio speakers on the doors. Again, those vary according to stock. If we don't have enough stock, we'll look for one of the best speakers out there. Sometimes you'll get Kenwood, Kicker, JL audio. So the list goes on. The back seat, as you guys can see right now, is a bench. And that bench does turn into a bed. The switch for that will be on the passenger door behind the driver, and that will lay flat into a bed. And of course, you could actually adjust it if you want to kind of relax on your drive. Right between the center console here, we have charging options, and this one has all charging from 2 110 plugins to 4 USBs and 2 12-volt plugins as well. So you guys can use that to charge all your devices. Right behind this casing is your batteries. So you have 4 screws you need to undo. This case comes out, and then you have access to your batteries underneath that back seat. Storage throughout this unit on the bed. We got a nice big storage box up front with an air supply up front. So you do have that air supply. Again, this is all lined here to avoid moisture going in to these storage boxes. All 4 storage boxes are lockable, so if you have personal items in here, of course you could secure those. And again, with these liners right here, will not allow moisture going in to damage your personal items. I did mention that there was an upgraded review camera, and that one is a bumper pull camera right here. So he did put it on the license plate. So again, this camera once you put the vehicle in reverse, and once I jump in the truck, I will show you guys how that works and what the view looks like. But again, this is a little bit of an adjustable one, but you could actually see a nice clear view on the bottom. You do have that bumper pull hitch. It is a class 5, 15,000-pound bumper pull hitch. All LED lights throughout this truck. You have your 7-pin hookup here for your trailer. This one was upgraded from a gooseneck ball to the Hensley Trailer Saver hitch. So again, that one is an upgrade. This is one of the famous hitches that everybody pretty much wants when they buy a truck like this. It does have those airbags, and you do have the option of adding a third airbag in the front end of that unit. This one does come with the auto leveling system. So I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but right in here is the same system you'll have on your rear suspension. Once you have that weight on that hitch, it will actually adjust the air according to the weight. So this is an auto leveling system. You don't have to worry about adding or removing air, unless if you definitely have to. There is a way of adding and releasing air from those airbags, but there is a little bit of work to be done to do that. So we'll show you, we'll give you a heads up on how to get that done. Same storage compartments on the passenger side, same amount of space, and of course that other 50-gallon tank and lockable door is located here. So 100 gallons of fuel. Let's jump inside. I'm going to run to the driver's seat, and as we enter, you guys will see how awesome the interior is. So this unit has 2,240 miles. So pretty much this is all traveling miles. Heading to the customer's location, heading to the other dealership, and then coming here. So again, you guys have a great unit here, low mileage. Again, we're going to start off here. Let's start off with the cameras. We're going to start off with the Voyager camera system. So we have one set up here. Again, clear view of the back. You could actually change the different settings on here from darker, or you could do it manually, going into your menu and then go into your display settings and adjust the brightness, the color. Again, you could toggle through your different cameras. So if there was a second camera, you will see that show up. Third camera, fourth camera. Once you press it again, it's going to start splitting the cameras into 2, 3, and 4. And then back to the original, which one will be your main camera. If that is too much for you at night, you could actually turn that off. There is a power button. I'm going to put this vehicle in reverse so you guys could see that rear view camera. So again, that's the backup camera on the license plate bracket. Again, nice clear view on this big screen of the back end. Okay, coming from the Voyager camera system, you do have this string here. This is for your air horn. You have your microphone for your hands-free calling. Coming down here, your steering wheel. You got your regular CD horn on the steering wheel. Behind the steering wheel here, you have your hazard lights. As we continue here, you have a red and blue switch here with a fan next to it. The blue, once it turns on, will turn on the rear AC. The red will turn on the rear heat. Right next to it is the fan levels. There is a high, medium, and low setting on here. Once both lights are off, that rear AC and heat is turned off in the back. Coming down here is your engine brake switch. Again, with this particular unit, you have two switches. One will turn on the engine brake. The second one will give you a high or a low engine brake on here. Once you don't want to use the engine brake anymore, you could actually turn that off, and then you have your J brakes off. So I've had customers in the past that would see those two and think the engine brake is not working because this one wasn't turned on. So just a heads up. You got cruise control. Cruise control switch will turn it on. So with that orange light, your cruise control is engaged. Once you're set, you could accelerate as needed, and then you could cancel and then turn off your engine brake. Manual regen button, then right next to it there, as you can see, the layout is a little bit different from some of the ones you would see. So Freightliner will actually put them sometimes different places. So again, that's the reason for those videos. So right next to the regen button, you will get your red differential lock switch. Underneath here, heated mirrors, power windows. So that's the 2 front, and those are the 2 back. And as of this video, all your windows are working. Right next to that is your power doors, and then you have your cargo switch. And actually, this one is actually connected to that as well. So if you do want to see your rear camera, this switch will turn that on. Nice to know. Right next to it here is your rear dump switch. And then you have an optional switch here as well. You got 2 or 4 USB plugins here, and that's only for charging. You got your traction control switch, and then you have your light test button. That light test button will test all your lights on your truck and trailer. So if you are hooked up to a trailer and you want to check your lights before heading down the road, you could actually use that switch. It will turn on all the lights except your cargo lights in the back, which will turn on with those cargo light switch. Again, once that test is over, you can come back in, turn that off, and then all your systems will come back online. Once you turn that on, let me just give you an example. Your stereo will turn off. The AC will actually turn off as well. You'll hear this countdown. It's almost like a 10-second countdown. So once you hear that, right now all the lights will be blinking on that truck and trailer. So you could go around the truck and trailer, make sure you have no lights that are burnout. Once you're done, you're going to come back into the vehicle, press that switch again. Your systems will come back on, AC will start back blowing, your stereo will turn on, and then you'll have access to all that. Coming down here, you got your cab, AC and heat. Right next to it here, you have a USB and an HDMI. That will actually connect your phone to Apple and Android capability. And then of course your HDMI, if you want to add a DVD player to watch a movie on this, you can. But again, it will not allow you to drive and watch the movie. So if you stop at a rest stop and you just want to watch a quick movie and you don't want to use your phone, you can use a small device. Right next to it there is your Red Arc trailer brake system. We have a nice video to show you how to work it. Very easy, and the video will show everything on there. So you got cup holders, a nice storage box, more cup holders here. You got a hidden cup holder over here for your passenger, and of course the passenger seat is air ride as well and heated. If you guys are interested in this unit, it is available. All our contacts will be at the bottom of the screen. A link to this particular truck will be on the screen as well. So feel free, reach out to us. Like I said, we do take trade-ins. This vehicle has been run through the shop, so it's ready to leave the lot as of today. And of course, if you guys have any questions about financing, delivery, and paperwork options, we could do that as well. So thank you guys for tuning in today, and hopefully one of you guys will be owning this truck very soon. And in the meantime, have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.